here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while,
and he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Jalen Smith able to run it down for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Henry. He gets away from one. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
44-yard line.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
And that's caught inside the 30. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
At the 27. Yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Derrick Henry.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. They'll run with Henry. That's 3 again. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Nothing.
It's the NFC to possess it first as we are back and underway for the 3rd quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The NFC offense heads out to begin this 3rd quarter. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And I think the AFC came up with that. They did. AFC football. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points.
44 yards.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I know that from down to down, you'll hop into different offensive formations and try and fool the defense and pick up some yardage. But going into field goal formation on 2nd down and then running a fake off of it, help me here. Help me with this one. I'm supposed to know this. Help me.
I'm so baffled that I like it because it's different.
Different, all right, but not very successful.
And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The offense for the NFC back out there. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. Nothing in that 1st half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. Rolling to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. 4 yards.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And I think the AFC came up with that. They did. AFC football.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start with a give to Henry. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean,